Hi. To start, my name is James Lovoy. It's what the channel name comes from. J is for James, Love is for Lovoy, Cam is for Cam. Pretty simple. I kind of just came out of nowhere, and I realized that y'all have no clue who I am. And I got some encouragement from my favorite disc golf creator, Broderick, to make some kind of thing for y'all to know who I am. So I'm making a little story video about who I am. So this all kind of started as a little project, but before we get into that, let's go back. I grew up in a big family. Mom, dad, older brother named Isaac, older sister named Juliet, younger sister named Mary Rose. Cousins, grandparents, aunts and uncles, everyone. My parents just encouraged all of us to kind of find our own thing to do, venture out in our own space. In elementary school, I started to find my own hobbies. And that started with soccer. And on the side, it was kind of riding scooters and skateboards and longboarding. And it's kind of a theme in my life where soccer's kind of at the center. And then I'd have like a little side thing that I always loved, sometimes even more than soccer. But as the love started to grow, my hair started to grow out, just like the people I was seeing on the internet. And I started to make videos, and I loved it. And yeah, that's a picture of me. That's not just some random little girl. It started with me and my friends just making videos of us jumping down stairs on scooters, see how many stairs we could jump down. That eventually changed into skateboarding, which I never really got good at skateboarding. I could do an ollie and a heel flip. That was about it, unfortunately. But longboarding was the next thing, and that one really struck, and it hit with me. Me and two of my buddies would always find a big hill to go down and go as fast as we could. We started learning how to do like slides and stuff like that too. And this began my love for making videos. I got my first off-brand GoPro, and we would make like POV videos, and we would make like cool edits of us doing slides when they weren't really cool. And we also made some tutorials, and eventually one of the tutorials actually went kind of famous. It got like 25,000 views, 500 likes, so that was pretty cool. But I only had like 75 subscribers. I loved it, but I eventually just got burnt out. Later, I would try to get back into it over 2020 as they let us out of school, and I was at the lake house, so I was really just getting good at wakeboarding and slalom skiing and surfing, and that kind of became my thing. I had this big plan that I was gonna restart the YouTube channel. I was gonna make this video saying that I was about to restart, make a new channel, and I was gonna go viral, right? Well, it didn't work out. I made about 7 videos, got about 20 subscribers, and then once again I just burnt out. So how am I back again? Well, let's talk about disc golf. Disc golf is something I knew from a pretty young age. We would go to Nashville to see my family, and my uncle would take me and my older brother and my dad, but he would take us out and we would go play. We'd just pick a few discs from his bag and just go and throw. We were terrible, but man, it was some of just like the funnest memories, and I still look back and like, man, like that was such a fun time. And that's kind of like what disc golf was for me. But Isaac's senior year of high school, we decided we were going to give it one more go. So we went to Dick's, and he got himself a Valkyrie and a Colt, and I got myself this Halo Boss and an AVR, and we couldn't even throw those things. And man, I especially couldn't throw mine. I had that Halo Boss. It had the print of like the 1,100 feet world record by David Wiggins, and I thought I was gonna launch that thing, but we had such a blast. But after we played, they got thrown into the garage and sat there for a few years and collected some dust. Until about my sophomore year of high school, sent a text message to my buddies and said, let's go play some disc golf. They got their starter pack, some of them just had some ultimate Frisbees, and we went to play the hardest courses, and man, we thought we crushed it. But man, since that day, we were just hooked. I unfortunately lost the Boss and the Valkyrie, which sucks because I wish I could just hang them on a wall. But we continued to play more and more, started getting into a little bit of tournament play. We started to learn how to throw nose down, and we learned what hyzer and understable meant, and we kept playing more and more. But then we split. I graduated high school, went to Ouachita Baptist, played D2 soccer, but all my friends, they went to Auburn, so kind of had to restart. I got to school, had to make new friends. Disc golf got kind of pushed to the side, and soccer and class just became everything. I didn't have time for disc golf. But eventually, man, I just had to start playing again. I tried to get my friends into it. They didn't really want to play. They didn't really enjoy it. But man, I just had to go play. So I started finding all the local courses and playing them and having fun. And at some point, I pulled out my digital camera. I decided I wanted to start this little project of mine and just like take pictures and videos, whether we're going camping or a spring break trip. I was just gonna make a post on Instagram. And I called it jlovcam, and that was kind of the start of it. And eventually I took a video of me playing disc golf, and man, it was a blast. I would just set up my camera on like a log or a bench or on my bag because I didn't have a tripod. And I kept making more and more videos and uploading them on Instagram. I eventually tried using my phone just to try something new because I wasn't about to spend a few $1,000 on a camera. This leads us to the end of the school year. In April, I started the YouTube channel, jlovcam. Started making more videos, uploading all of them. Last summer, I started figuring out some camera specs with my iPhone, got a V&D filter for you camera people, got a microphone, got a tripod, and man, I just started dishing them out and having a blast with it. And now I'm back. I just started sophomore year of college and trying to make time for YouTube and disc golf again. But jlovcam, it's alive and active. I hope that y'all enjoyed this little story video. I'm excited to see the views and subscribers continue to grow, to see what kind of community I can build. So for the first time, I will say, please like and subscribe and just help this small creator continue to have the motivation to do what he loves. jlovcam, signing out.